तव पाद पद्मनाथ पृथिव्यामारे तव पाद आर रखो करता नहीं ये भव संसारे हामी तव नित्य दास जानिनु ये बार हमार पालन भर देखो न तुम्हारा बड़ दुख पाइयाछि स्वतंत्र जीवारे दुख दूर गेलो ओ पदवराणे जे पद लागिया रामा तपस्या करेला जे पद पाइया शिवा शिवत्वला भीरा जे पदल भी ब्रह्मा जे पद नारद मुनि हृदय धरी श्री से अभय पादा फिर ते धरी राम आनंद नाथी पद गुण गाइया संसार विपद होइते अवश्य उद्धार। अकाति विनोद पद करिबे तुम्हारा। धन मुझे तुम्हारा चरण। अशोक भयामृत पूर्ण सर्व कारण। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा श्याम सुंदर राधे श्याम राधा गोपीनाथ राधा गोपीनाथ राधे जय राधा गोविंद राधा गोविंद राधे जय राधा मदन मोहन राधा मदन मोहन राधे जय राधा दामोदर राधा दामोदर राधे जय राधा कृष्णानंद राधा कृष्णानंद राधे जय राधा रमण राधा रमण राधे जय राधा तुम बिहारी राधे तुम बिहारी राधे जय राधा मान बिहारी राधा मान बिहारी राधे जय राधा कान बिहारी राधा कान बिहारी राधे जय राधा वृंदावन बिहारी राधा वृंदावन बिहारी राधे जय राधा बिहारी राधा बिहारी राधे परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमती डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शिल प्रभुपाद की ISKCON founder Acharya BBT founder Acharya savior of the whole world Srila Prabhupada ki जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर शिल प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपिका श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिराज गोवर्धन की ब्रजभूमि श्री वृंदावन धाम की मथुरापुरी धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की गंगा मैया की यमुना मैया की भक्ति देवी की श्रीमती तुलसी महारानी की समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा माधव की श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की श्री श्री गौर निताय की ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatari. The meaning of this song is, I know now your divine feet are a refuge, free from all sorrow and fear, eternally full of sweet nectar. At the soles of those lotus feet, I surrender myself and all I possess. O Lord, there is no other protection but you in this world of birth and death. At last, I know myself to be your eternal servant, whose maintenance you have assured. Life before, without you, held nothing but sorrow. Now I live free from all misery. Lakshmi, desiring such a place at your lotus feet, executed austerities. Only after securing a place by your lotus feet did Lord Shiva attain his Shivatva, or quality of auspiciousness. Upon obtaining those feet, Lord Brahma became successful in life, and the great sage Narada Muni held those 2 feet to his heart. Your lotus feet drive away all fear. Having held them to my head, I dance in great ecstasy, singing their glories. Your lotus feet will deliver Bhakti Vinod from the perils of worldly journey. Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki jai. Om ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम् वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजाथ सह गणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं सहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं कृष्णपादां श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामीन् इति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृन्द कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे कृष्ण। Welcome to our morning discussion from Srimad Bhagavatam. Yesterday I had been in speaking in HJC voice. How many attended online? Everybody attended. Huh? Okay, anyway, I have been told to continue the series of that Muchukunda Maharaj story. Hmm. So Muchukunda Maharaj, because you all did not attend, so I'll just give a brief background. Muchukunda Maharaj was a great valiant king long before Krishna. When the demons and demigods were fighting, demigods felt that they don't have any commander in chief, so they requested him to fight on their behalf, and he fought very vigorously. They were successfully they conquered over the demons, and then the son of Shiva, that is Kartikeya, joined as the commander in chief. So the demigods felt now the king can take off. They asked the king, "What is your desire? Because we are very pleased with your help, assistance that you gave us. So now you ask for any boon. Anything we can give you except the boon of liberation. That only Lord Krishna can give or Vishnu can give. Vishnu Mukti Pradata Sarvesham Vishnu Revana Samshaya. So ask for any boon except liberation. So then Muchukunda Maharaj said, I'm very tired of fighting for so long. So I want to take rest now and make sure nobody disturbs me. Anybody who disturbs my sleep should be burned to ashes. So he particularly asked like that because he knew Indra will, whenever some problem comes, he will tell the demigods, wake him up, we need him. So then Indra immediately, as he heard this benediction given by demigods, then he will forget it. I will never wake him up. I'll be burned to ashes. So Muchukanda Maharaj had been sleeping for a long time, and here when Dwapar Yuga was going on in the 28th millennium of the 7th Manu, Vaivasvat Manu, when Krishna had appeared, so then one side Jarasandh seized the city of Mathura and other side Kalivan also attacked. So in order to take care of Kalivan, Krishna just without any weapons came out of his palace and Mathura city, started walking. Muchukunda, this Kalivan followed him. Kalivan is king of Yavanas, very sinful person. As Krishna was walking, then Kalivan was running behind him in order to capture Krishna and kill him. As Krishna was not carrying any weapons, Kalavan also did not carry any weapons because that's a Kshatriya code of conduct. Then Kalavan reached very close to Krishna, but no matter how much ever he ran, he would not touch Krishna. because sin cannot touch Krishna. Krishna is completely pure, apapa vidham. Sin cannot touch Krishna. So then Kalivan was running, and he was wondering, how am I not able to capture him? But he had always hope that I will be able to capture him. Suddenly Krishna entered in a cave, it was a dark cave. When Kalivan entered following him, he found that somebody sleeping on the ground. He thought this is Krishna only, who is pretending to sleep, covering his face. How could I spare him just because he's covering his head? He just gave a powerful kick, thinking him to be Krishna. So immediately the person rose from sleep and opened his eyes, looked at Kalayavan. From his eyes came very powerful fire, which burned Kalayavan to ashes. They would have drawn a very nice picture of that. Is it? No, it's not in this. But basically, that here it is on the left side. Here is King Muchukunda, and here is that Kalayavan, whose body is burnt only, skeleton is visible. And after burning him, then Muchukunda looked in the cave, there was some very brilliant light. And in that direction, when he looked, he found a very beautiful, dark-handed, bluish personality. It was none other than Lord Krishna, who gave him his beautiful darshan, with Shankha Chakra Gada Padma. Muchukunda was completely attracted, surprised. Who is this brilliant personality? He rose from his sleeping position and he went to Krishna of obeisances. And he wanted to know, he asked him, who are you? But then also one needs to give his own introduction while meeting great personalities. Otherwise, they will be unaware of who you are. Then he introduced, I am one of the kings in Mandatta's dynasty. All the kings have been very chivalrous, except me. I am not so great. And then he spoke many prayers, which we covered there in that voice. Basically, in essence, he says that how this human body is very temporary and people may be very successful uh, as whatever powerful personalities, kings, etc. But then they turn out to be feces because after their death, if the body is thrown to the vultures, birds, like in the Zoroastrian people, Arshis, then the birds eat the body and the body is converted into stool. They pass the stool. So such body turns out to be stool. And where the body is burnt, in Hindus, like they burn, so then the body turns into ashes. And when the body is buried, like in Muslims and Christians, then it may turn into soil. So like that, the body turns into very insignificant things. Why to care for that body? But people keep caring for the body. And then he also talks about these powerful kings who ride on elephants and all that. But eventually they fall on the ground only. So that is the precarious condition of the body. Also, he says that I may be very chivalrous, or these kings also may be thinking that they are very great personalities. One more thing he says after telling all this, he says, I am also such a king who thinks myself to be body and takes pleasure in enjoying the body. But that is my foolishness. That is his humility. And he also says that these kings, when they conquer big personalities, their equals and many others, powerful opponents, when they enter in their palace, in their queen's chambers, then they take down their crown and keep at the feet of the woman, that queen, bending to her and begging for some sex pleasure. So they are very weak, uncontrolled in their mind and senses. So they have to beg for their sex. And a woman, she makes him like a dancing dog, puppet in her hands, and he has to dance according to her tune. So that is the insignificance, that is the very lowly position of these kings, he says. And he talks about himself also, that having put aside all material objects of material desire, which are bound to the modes of passion, ignorance, and goodness, I am approaching you, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, for shelter. You are not covered by mundane designations. Rather, you are the Supreme Absolute Truth, full in pure knowledge and transcendental to the material modes. Like this pure prayers we should offer to Krishna. In a sense, all prayers culminate in Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Ram, 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 Ram. It will be the conclusion anyway. We should also offer such prayers that Lord, I belong to you. You are my only shelter. All other shelters are false, O Lord. When we hear the philosophical classes like this, that is what we hear repeatedly. But personally, we should offer such a prayer that Lord, I'm very fallen. But conversation should go on. Sometimes we may talk a lot with devotees, but we may not talk with the Lord so much. So sometimes in the seclusion, maybe like sometimes like in my second year of engineering, when sometimes the college would be very late, 10:30. I mean, college would be like 11:30, 12. Or devotees after taking breakfast, they would take rest because we are new boys. We are not accustomed to getting up so early in the morning. 5 o'clock, 5:30, we would get up. It's just too early for us because we are coming from hostel and all that. We were second year boys. Maybe third year boys also they had shifted with me only. I was in second year, they were in third year. That way, nobody was accustomed to getting up so early in the morning, 5 o'clock, 5:30. That was too early. And there was no standard system in 1996. I'm talking no standard system that 4:30 altar will open. Whosoever got to first took bath, he would be opening the altar. Whatever time, as soon as he's ready, after wearing clothes and he would open the altar. And many of us would be in bathroom taking bath, and he would start Cheto Darpan Marjanam. And in bathroom, we would be singing Cheto Darpan Marjanam. And then second person would join, then third person, fourth person, like that. So, but after morning program, after dancing so much vigorously in Mangal Aarti, then we would take one glass of milk mixed with dalia. Dalia is wheat, broken wheat. So it would be very heavy. We would take two, three glasses, and then that in the inside room, sleeping room, all are taking full advantage of that room. All are down. But sometimes I would be chanting then, some round would be remaining order. So altar is open in the temple hall, entire empty temple hall, and chanting in front of the photos of the gods and chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Then I would tell the prayers of my heart, Lord, I have given up everything, hostel life, this now I come to you, please take care of me. I have no other shelter. And the studies are affected already. So morning I would be studying from 7 o'clock, 7 to 10. Every day I would study in the hostel, and evening then something like 5:30 college would 6 to 10 hour 10 o'clock. So in that 3 hours at least. So 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours in the evening. So already morning slot is more or less gone of studies because 5 o'clock, 5:30 onwards, 16 rounds now. So then that will go on. That would go on till 8:30, and then after that hardly half 1 hour or something for studies. So pray to Lord, Lord, please take care. Material life is going away. Wow. Ahuti has already started. Studies hours are going in your service like that. I don't know when will be Purna Ahuti. Last offering. That was in final year, final exam, I think. Swaha. Yajna Samapti. Over. And whole thing is burnt. Material life is burnt to ashes. Ashes also not available. Blown off like that. So we should offer prayers to the Lord. Whatever. Boli bodhe rakatha Liya tamare samsare asiya. Oh, Dulia Tomari, forgetting you, O Lord, Asiya Samsari, I came to this material world, Nana Vida Vyatha, and now I'm suffering so much, so many troubles like that. Even after coming to devotees association, staying with devotees, and performing sadhan bhakti, still our mind tortures us. So many material desires are there which trouble, or our misgivings in the heart, anarthas, they haunt us again and again, and we are tormented every moment. We are hit by the wounds of material energy. So we have no other help, shelter, support than Krishna. We should pray to Krishna, just like in this prayers also. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, in the song we sang, there also he offers, Jepada Lagia Rama, Rama Devi, Shiva, Brahma, Narad Muni, how they appreciate your lotus feet. Let me also appreciate your lotus feet. And your lotus feet are Abhaya, Ashoka, Abhayamrita, Purana Sarvakhana. Ashok, they offer freedom from lamentation. Ashoka, Abhayamrita, Ashok, Abhay. And they make one fearless. Amrit, they are nectarian. So let me take shelter of your lotus feet. Like that, we should pray to Krishna. So better is to read the scriptures, and in scriptures we find very amazing prayers. Pure devotees are offered to Krishna. So when we just read them over a period of time, eventually we'll feel attraction to these prayers. And we will also be able to offer these prayers from the bottom of our heart. Obviously, all these prayers will culminate in Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Just like all the rivers ultimately merge in ocean only. Likewise, the ocean is Krishna. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu. And our consciousness is like these rivers. And the consciousness only offers these prayers. The prayers also flow like rivers. All the prayers will ultimately go to ocean of Krishna, who has appeared in Kali Yuga in the form of holy name. Kali Kale Nama Rupe, Krishna Avatar. So all the prayers, river right, like prayers, will enter in the ocean of Krishna in the form of holy name. Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Srimati Kunti Devi says that, what is that? Matir Madhupate Rasakrut. त्वयि में अनन्य विषय मतिर मधुपते रसकृत त्वयि में अनन्य विषय ओ लॉर्ड ऑल माय consciousness let it flow towards you matir madhipatir asakrit pratim udvahatat adha gange okam udanvati. She says just like all the rivers go to the ocean, like that let my consciousness always go towards your lotus feet only. So that should be our prayer. And here King Muchukunda has offered very nice prayers. He says, for so long I have been pained by troubles in this world and have been burning with lamentation. My 6 enemies are never satiated. Lust, pride, greed, envy, anger, illusion. They are never satisfied. And I can find no peace. Therefore, O giver of shelter, O supreme soul, please protect me, O Lord. In the midst of danger, I have by good fortune approached your lotus feet, which are the truth and which thus make one fearless and free of sorrow. For this reason, we sang that song. So you can see how he says the same thing. And I have approached your lotus feet, Ashoka Bhayamrita Purana Sarvapana, which are the truth and which thus make one fearless and free from sorrow. Exactly same words he's saying, na? Free from fear, that is Abhay, and free from sorrow is Ashok. So Ashoka Abhayamrita. Here the Sanskrit words are there Bangla words are there. But Abhayam word is there. Charana da samupetas tvat padambujam paratman abhayam rutam ashokam pahi napannam isha. So yesterday I ended at this prayer, 57th verse. That is the end of Muchukunda's prayer. Now we'll see little ahead also. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Sarvabhauma Maharaja Matiste Vimalorjita Varaihi Pralobitas Spapi Naka Mair Vihata Yataha. So Lord said, O Emperor, great ruler, your mind is pure and potent. Though I enticed you with benedictions, your mind was not overcome by material desires. Though Krishna offered him any benediction that he wanted, he did not ask for any material benediction. He is a pure devotee of the Lord. He wants to only get shelter at the lotus feet of the Lord. Krishna appreciates that. So in our life also, so many temptations will come all throughout life. No matter whatever life you have, brahmachari life, grihastha life, vanaprastha, sannyasi, temptations will be many. Maya will not spare you till the last moment. On your deathbed also, she will offer you temptation. But much before that, hopefully, we would have overcome attraction to all these temptations by getting attracted to Krishna's beauty, Krishna's name, fame, qualities, pastimes. They would be so attractive that we won't be attracted to these things, this world. Just like how many of you have this thing smartphone? Raise your hand. So now I'll ask you a question. How many of you have a smartphone always in your pocket? At times when you saw somebody's button phone lying on the ground, you were tempted to pick it up and see something there. Did you? Did you get tempted? Really? He is a different soul maybe. But you can see the vast majority of others, they did not feel temptation at all because what's there in the button phone? And nothing, no harm there. But how many of you, when you did not have smartphone, you were attached to your button phone earlier? Yeah, that was. So you see, you got higher taste. But no, the inner secret is this is higher allurement by Maya. Maya in a bigger form. So Maya is very happy now. So you are addicted to me, my agent in the form of smartphone, like that. You may think that you carry smartphone and become a smart devotee, but actually you become ullu devotee. उल्लू बना दूंगी तुझे बना ही दिया already. Without your knowledge, you are already fooled. You are fooled like that. So our mind will not be attracted to material desires, hopefully, in this life. But for that, we have to do enough Shravanam and Kirtanam. Unlimited Shravan and Kirtan. That is the price you have to pay. Unlimited Shravanam and Kirtanam. Should not get tired. Keep on. Maya will keep attacking, attacking, attacking. Will make you flat on the ground. Still, you should rise and switch on your device and start hearing the lecture or kirtan, or you start speaking, or you keep chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Like today is Ekadashi, we chant more rounds. Brahmacharis, we have been ordered to chant 64 rounds. So it will be difficult, body will be tired, we will feel sleepy, mind will wander, all varieties of problems will come because 64 doesn't end in 2 3 hours. 16 rounds only take 2 hours. 64 rounds will take at least 7 to 8 hours minimum. So while chanting, so many problems will come. But no matter what, we don't give up and we continue chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Like that, quantity also and quality also. You have to drag your mind. Mind will wander here, mind will wander there. Pull it back. यतो यतो निश्चलति मनश्चञ्चलमस्थिरं ततस्ततो नियमैतत् आत्मन्नैव वशं नेत्. From wherever and wherever the mind wanders due to its flickering and unsteady nature, pull it back to the higher self. Pull it back to intelligence. With intelligence, control the mind. Know that you are not the body or soul. Soul is higher than even intelligence. Know that, oh Krishna, I am the soul. I am your part and parcel. I am supposed to chant holy name and hear it attentively. Now, or I am your servant, Lord. My only duty in life is to chant your holy names, to serve you. And the topmost service is through chanting, which I am doing. So let me focus on you. So with that, one has to pull the mind and focus it on the higher self. That is the sadhana. One should be enthusiastic about. One should not get tired. In case one gets tired, then take shelter of senior devotees, those advanced devotees, pure devotees. Remember them, how they conduct themselves. Like whenever I remember my spiritual master chanting like this, below that Hanumanji in the Radha Gopinath temple, hundreds and thousands of times I have seen him chanting there. Because in 1998 college days, I used to go every weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and he would be straight like this. And he would be chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, or like this. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Very absorbed like that. And he had chanted always with great seriousness because he did not get Krishna very easily like we got. Some devotee approached us, gave us Krishna and all that. But he wandered from all the way from London to India, hitchhiking. You all might have read it in Journey Home book. Such heavy price he has paid to get Krishna and the holy name. So he does not take it lightly. Like rich people getting a car, they take it lightly. A very poor fellow who had only that Adhagadi kind of thing, and he gets car and by working very hard or all that. So he values it a lot. But rich people don't have value so much. So Krishna says, I enticed you with so many benedictions, but your mind was not overcome by material desires. So you should be able to say no, 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 no to all the material elements. No to Maya. But that is possible only when we say yes to Krishna. Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim. We keep saying every morning, Sikshastakam, but it becomes many times like a parrot, Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, kavitamba, jagadisha kamaye, janmani, janmani. When it came, when it went, we don't know. Like somebody sleeping on the platform. Which train came, when it left, he doesn't know only. But the passengers who are eager to board a particular train, they have seat, confirmed seat in AC and all. They cannot sleep. They are all every time. The train is coming, which is so desperate they are. So one will be like that passenger who wants to board the train of Shikshastakam, which has 8 bogies. AC is the last bogie. But AC Bhaktivedanta Swami has given first bogie also, Cheto Darpana Mahajana. He has made it very comfortable if you chant properly. 16 good rounds. So one should be desperate, enthusiastic in Krishna conscious practice. That happens naturally when we are in the mode of goodness. In passion and ignorance, that atyaha, prayas, prajalpa, niyamagra, janasanga, laulyam, these things will trouble. 6 things will kill us, literally. And that 6 vegas also will be very difficult to control. Vacho vegam, manasa, krodha vegam, jiva, udara, upastha vegam. But one who has crossed passion and ignorance, he crosses the first 2 slokas and then he comes to the mode of goodness, sattvagun, utsaha, nischay, dhairya, tat karma pravartana, and sangatyag of materialistic people, and laulyam. He has that intense greed for Krishna. Sangatyaga sattva and he follows in the footsteps of previous acharyas. So when we come there, then 6 loving exchanges, dadati, pratigranati, guhyamakyati, pruchati, bhumte gojara. This becomes very relishable. And you will do that a lot. You will give gifts to devotees. You will appreciate devotees. Thank you, Prabhu. You are such a nice devotee. And then you will also accept the devotees' gifts. You will offer prasadam. When they offer you, you will accept. And then you will reveal your mind in confidence to devotees. And when they reveal their mind, you are ready to hear them. And then 5th, 6th, 7th, you will reach Radha Kund. Radha Kunda Tata Kunja Koti. Your consciousness will reach on the bank of Radha Kund. That is supreme destination. And Radha Kund, Sham Kund are non-different from Hare Krishna. If you are sitting, how many of you visited Radha Kund, Sham Kund? Yeah, so you know. So if you are sitting on the Radha Kund, let's say you are on that side and Radha Kund is on your, you are sitting on this side, Radha Kund is on the right side and Sham Kund is on your left side. You know that which Sangam is there, the platform is there. So you can see both of them, right side Radha Kund, left side Sham Kund. So that is like Radharani here on the right side and Madhav or Sham on the left side. So Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Radha Kund, Hare, Sham Kund, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Radha Kund and Sham Kund will manifest in your heart. And you have reached supreme destination. You reach Radha Krishna, or you will reach the deities, your own Ishtadev, whichever. You have Gaurangi Bangaloreshwar, maybe your Ishtadev, or Radha Madhav, or Radha Vrindavan Chandra, whichever is your Ishtadev, they will automatically manifest in the heart. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is only 9th, 10th and 11th verses of the nectar of instruction. We have to reach there, but that is possible only when we say no. No to Dhanam, no to Janam, no to Sundarim, no to all the prestige, position, allurements of Maya. Maya will give unlimited allurements. You are not interested in any of that. See, word pralobhita is there. Pralobhan means allurement, temptation, which will be offered by Maya for sure. Maya will not. Even demigods will assist. Demigods will also offer you some beautiful woman and something nice post position like they have, because they don't want you to become pure devotee also. In one sense, they want to test you whether you have some material desires. And which material desire? Whether you want Indrapad. So Indra will try to give something lower offers, because we earthly beings may be happy with that. For very great sages who are into tapasya and they don't eat and all, for them Indra will send very beautiful apsaras, Rambha, Menka, Urvashi. For us, some small simple girl, so that will be offered. Woman will be offered to you. Wealth, your super dream company job, paying monthly 1.5 lakhs. You will be ecstatic. And then you are not interested in Indrapad. And Indra says, very good. My Indrapad is protected. Like that. But if you say no to that, the super dream company, no, hell with it. It's a hellish, Narakiya job. Like that. And what job I want? I have a job in ISKCON only. So then Indra is allowed. My God. He wants my Indrapad or what? He will give you then better offers within ISKCON, big posts and positions. Small Indrapadas. He will give you, make you the commander of the temple, make you HOD of the department. He will give you the president's thing like that. But if you say, no, I don't want to be president also. I'm happy to be just a resident. What's the difference between president and resident? Only P is removed. No, maybe capital, but who cares? I'm happy to be resident. More or less all alphabets are there. Only P is missing. No problem. Let Prabhu be president. That P goes to Prabhu only. And let me be a resident. Then you are okay. Second shloka also says the same thing. अप्रमदाय विद्वितत् न धीरे कांत भक्तानां आशिभिर्भिद्यते अचित्. Understand that I enticed you with benedictions just to prove that you would not be deceived. Okay, let it be. Now it's working, I think. Suddenly it happens, something happened. It got tempted with something. Who wants to be president, I think. Hare Krishna. Huh? Charging. He wants charges? Okay. He's happy to be a resident, then good. But wants to presiding. Okay. So he's saying, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Wants pat, I think. Regular appreciation. Appreciation ceremony has not happened for that Prabhu, Mahaprabhu. Okay. Understand that I enticed you with benedictions just to prove that you would not be deceived. See, for pure devotee like Muchukunda was offered by demigods what kind of benedictions they could offer. But he had not fallen prey there. Now Krishna also had given him offers, still he said no to them. So no to Maya is possible only when we say yes to Krishna. You see, anytime you say no to Krishna, you reject some service. You'll find that time you will go in Maya. Very rarely it will be the case that you rejected a service because you are focused on some another service which is given by superiors. Many times we have choices in services. Ad hoc services come, we can say yes to it, but we may not say yes. And when you say no to service, then you will find you are serving Maya. How many of you have observed already? Those who have not observed, please observe yourself. So better don't say no to services. Better accept them. Like that. Otherwise, Maya is always there. Jahan Krishna, tahan nahi, Maya Radhikar. Maya has no right, no even presence possible where Krishna is present. But when we say no to Krishna, no, Krishna, please you go to the other room. Like that. Let me be alone here. Then immediately Maya will come. And she will embrace you, she will kiss you. And then she will kick you. That is a standard formula. First, she will embrace, kiss. You're so nice, like that. And we'll feel, yeah, I'm so nice, such a nice devotee. And then she will kick us, slap us, spit on us, and bury us underground. And other devotee, where is he? Where is he gone? Where is he gone? प्रभु का नामो निशान मिट गया है. किसी को पता नहीं. No, his phone is not working. He's gone beyond our reach. Maya's area is gone. The prologue, the word is used again and again. Understand that I enticed you with benediction just to prove that you would not be deceived. So in our life, we should also be careful not to get deceived by Maya. The intelligence of my unalloyed devotees is never diverted by material blessings. The minds of non-devotees who engage in such practices as pranayam are not fully cleansed of material desires. Thus, O king, material desires are again seen to arise in their mind. We can certainly do pranayam, but the yogis whose main focus is pranayam in one sense, because yam, niyam, asan, pranayam, pratyahara, dharana, dhyan, samadhi. So pranayam is a very important element of their 8 steps of yoga practice. For us, that is not there. But for good physical health, or mental purity as well as mental stability, pranayama is very helpful because the life airs are uh, balanced very nicely, appropriately by pranayama. You know, na? Kapalbhati, Bhastrika, Anulom Vilom, etc. How many of you do? You do. Others could also do. It helps a lot. Sanatana Goswami has recommended Brahmin initiated devotees to do pranayam and after that do Gayatri. So I do that in Pune temple in the morning. After my chanting is over, I go to room and I do some Surya Namaskar, Shirshasana, etc. And then at the end I do pranayam and then I do Gayatri as per Sanatana Goswami's recommendation. So if Brahmin initiated devotees are recommended to do pranayam, why not first initiated? Because pranayam, why? Because Brahmin initiated that Gayatri mantra chanting is silently done in the mind. So mind requires to be steady. Mind needs to be pure. Otherwise, then he may be ignorant Brahmin initiated and he will do Ardhangasana. So that is not recommended. Or his mind may wander so many other subject matter. When chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, chanting so loudly, our mind wanders simultaneously. So when you are doing Gayatri mantra silently, how will mind not wander? Yes or no? Definitely it will wander. So that's why if one pranayam one does, then one can have mental stability or mental purity. And then he can peacefully, silently, without feeling sleepy, without mind wandering, he will hear that Gayatri mantra very loudly, though he's chanting silently. It's very purifying also. Lord's holy names are there, Guru's Smaran is there, Gauranga's Smaran and Kam Gayatri mantra. So many things are there in there. Okay. So next he says, uh, the minds of non-devotee, okay, that was system. Wander this earth at will with your mind fixed on me. May you always possess such unfailing devotion for me. So he's telling now you are anyway free. Those who are not attached to sex life, they are free. They can wander all over the globe, earth. So wander this earth at will with your mind fixed on me. You may wander place to place, so many things will change, but your mind will not change to any other object but me only. Fix your mind on me. May you always possess such unfailing devotion for me. So as the time passes by in our spiritual life, with sincere spiritual practices, the things around us will keep changing. You'll keep moving, but they should not disturb. One devotee was asking that when we are traveling in the train, we come across so many things and we may feel disturbed. Mm. So he was asking me how do you maintain yourself? So over a period of time, you can be absorbed in your spiritual practices, in reading books or chanting Hare Krishna. So then I told the devotee that if it is too difficult for you, then you can distribute books because dharma rakshati rakshataha. When one protects dharma, dharma will protect him back. So when you distribute books, you are protecting dharma. You are spreading sanatan dharma or prem dharma. So by that dharma will make you very powerful and you will not fall down. So try that. That's what I told him. Because you followed the principles of a Kshatriya, you killed living beings while hunting and performing other duties, wars, etc. You must vanquish the sins thus incurred by carefully executing penances while remaining surrendered to me. So little impurity is still there, some sinful reaction. So he's saying now you must vanquish the sins thus incurred by carefully executing penances while remaining surrendered to me. So penance does not allow further sense gratification, and surrender to Krishna is there. Spiritual practices are going on, so one will get more and more purified. Working in your next life, you will become an excellent Brahman, the greatest well-wisher of all creatures, and certainly come to me alone. In the next birth, he would be able to reach perfection, complete perfection. And the next birth, His Holiness Lokanath Swami Maharaj says that he became Pundalik, Lord Vithal's devotee in Maharashtra, you know. So that story of Pundalik, you might have heard of. So he became Pundalik. King Uchukun became Pundalik. And earlier he was not dedicated to the Lord, but some things happened in his life and he became devotee because he understood the greatness of devotees of the Lord. So then he was serving his parents also, massaging their feet. That time Lord Vittal, Lord Krishna came to meet him at his house. His house was simple hut only. But because he was serving the parents, devotees are more important than the Lord. Because devotees take us to Lord. So devotees become more important for us, for Madhyamadhikari. So that's why then Lord is already there. So then he just took one brick and threw it near the door. So Lord, please wait. I'll come after serving my parents. The parents are pure devotees. If parents are not pure devotees, then one should not focus on serving parents so much. One should serve Lord or other devotees. And the Lord stood there on the brick because he's waiting for his devotee Kundalik to come. So this is waiting posture like this. So he kept his hands on the west and he stood waiting. So that is Lord Vittal. You know this. And then after completing his service to his parents, he came to the Lord, offered obeisances, praised the Lord, and said, Lord, this is a very beautiful darshan. You remain like this only, in this dham only. So that all the millions of devotees who come for all time to come, they can have your darshan. The Lord said, okay, I always please my devotees. I'll remain here only. So Lord remain as with him. So that is Muchukund only, who in next lifetime became Kundalik. And because of him, now we are also able to have darshan of Lord in the form of Lord Vitthal or Panduranga, Pandarinath, there in Maharashtra, in, here, Pandharpur. From here also, it's such not so far, maybe 15 hours. Any question? This chapter is over also. Any allurement for you? Any allurement which you are not able to overcome, or any many allurements which you have overcome, if you want to tell, which all allurements you overcame. Maybe while describing that, you will know the allurement of pride you have not overcome. Yes, any question? Online, do they have a question? No question? All have overcome all allurements? I think only Sundarshyam Das has many allurements, and nobody has any allurements. Yes. See, Yahan Krishna Tahan Nahi Maya Radhikar. Where Krishna is there, Maya is not there. So Krishna is there in the form of service to Krishna. Service to Krishna only connects you to Krishna. So when you say no to Krishna by saying no to service, then Maya will come. Because Maya is all pervading. This is her world, no? You are in whose kingdom? Krishna's kingdom or Maya's kingdom? You are in Maya's kingdom. Devi Esha Gunamai Mama Maya Duratya. This is all her. Material world is her planet, her universe. All Anantakoti Brahmanda, universes are belonging to her. That's why her husband, Shiva, is called as Bhuvaneshwar. Tribhuvan. He is the Ishwar. He is the master. And she is the mistress. She is the superintendent of this jail, prison of material world. She has bound us all with the invisible bars and chains of sex life. So this is her kingdom. Only when Krishna comes in your life, she becomes shy and she hides herself. She cannot come in front because master has come. But when you say no to Krishna and through service, no to service, then she comes. Thank you, devotee. I'm here. Thank you for accepting my services now. Here are my services. She will start her services. But if you say no to service because some higher service given by superior is there, then it's not a problem. Because the higher service means it's not like lower service is mopping the temple hall and higher service means preaching. Not that kind of thing. Basically, the senior devotee, one devotee is offering you one service and senior devotee already has given you some other service. So when this devotee approaches you, could you do this service? And you say no, because you don't want to compromise in this service given by senior devotee. So that's why you have higher service. Higher service means service to higher devotee. You understand? Not higher service means service of reaching to 10,000 people, and this lower service means that's not what I mean. Understood? So then when you have higher service and for that reason you say no to this Prabhu, sorry Prabhu, I cannot do that because you don't want to compromise here. Then you are in Krishna's realm only. You understand? But for no reason, you are not focused on some other service given by superior and you say no to this service. Then you have rejected Krishna. Then Maya will say, thank you. You have accepted me now. And she will kiss you. And you will be very happy to get kissed. But then afterwards you'll understand that kiss was not a kiss. Ultimately she kicked me only. Kiss and kick both start with key only. No? That's the key of Maya. First kiss, then kick. Like that. Maybe something like that love affair. First the girl kicks and after marriage she kicks that husband. Get out. He gives a kick. Get out. Do job. Work hard on money. I want 10,000 saris and 20,000 sandals. And I should have 5 cars. And our children each should have scooty. So you have to get money. Get out. And he's wondering, Are, before marriage she used to kiss me. Now only she kicks me. What is this? So Maya is like that only. Actually, woman also in one sense, materialistic woman, represents Maya only. So she exactly is in frequency with Maya. She'll kiss first and then kick later. So don't say no to Krishna's services. And if you feel no, but already so many services and how can I manage, balance, then chant very nicely. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Because when you sincerely chant, you're begging for more and more services. And when you get services, you'll be able to do. Body will not expand, but your capacity can expand. Without expanding of your body, your capacity can increase. Just see Prabhupada in India, doing some, okay, quite sincerely doing. But when he went to West, and then Krishna got 108 temples manifest through him, and then thousands and lakhs of books distributed, and so many Goshalas, so many projects, so many things, isn't it? Person is the same, not that Prabhupada's height increased and his body became 108 kg. Not like that. But the capacity is there with us. All of us have that capacity to serve Krishna unlimitedly. But because we don't chant properly, our capacity does not increase. And if you offend Vaishnavas, capacity reduces. You can't even chant Hare Krishna when we offend Vaishnavas. You'll feel sleepy in japa, mind will wander. Rajogun and Tamogun will increase for one who offends Vaishnavas. And Rajogun and Tamogun will decrease for one who serves Vyakti Bhagavat and Grantha Bhagavat. Nashta Prayeshu Abhadreshu. But those who offend Grantha Bhagavat and Vyakti Bhagavat, their Rajogun and Tamogun will increase for sure. So Vaishnava Seva leads to Rajogun Tamogun decreasing, Sattvagun increasing. Vaishnava Aparad, Rajogun Tamogun increasing, Sattvagun reducing. Simple formula. So we all can check ourselves. What is happening in my life? Whether Rajogun and Tamogun is increasing, that means Vaishnava Aparad is happening. Any other?
If Rajogun Tamogun has already increased.
So fall at the lotus feet of all devotees. Massage their lotus feet. Put your head at their lotus feet and ask them, how can I serve you? Whatever service they give, do that. And ask him, are you pleased? He said, no, I have one more service. Okay, what is that? Render that service also. Then ask him, are you pleased? He said, no, one more service. Then render. After 10,000 services, at least he will see, I am pleased. Then go to next devotee. How can I serve? Like that, please, all the devotees around you. Sakale sammana korite shakati dehanatha jatha. If you feel I cannot go to so many devotees, I'm tired of it now. So go to some great devotee. He will give that empowerment. Sakale sammana korite shakati. That shakti he can offer. Dehanatha. You are asking, give me deha. And he'll say, take it. Like that. तबे तो गाइबो हरिनाम सुखे अपराध हवे हत all the offenses ceased over, and then Harinam you'll sing with pleasure. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. It's like gulab jamun is kept in the mouth and you're chanting. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So sweet. Not the gulab jamun. Gulab jamun is also sweet, but holy name is sweeter than the gulab jamun also. Your experience. Now how we chant Hare Krishna. Time is killing. Harinam is killing. Headache. I'm feeling thirsty. Where is water? Harinam is very liquid, sweet nectar, but I'm not. My thirst is increasing. Okay, Milan bro. Any other? Yes. Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna. If Muchukunda Maharaj followed principles of Kshatriya duties mentioned in scriptures, then how he incurred sin? Something will happen. Some Lord only knows that. Now some other Purana might have described some details. Something might have happened. So that's why we don't have to worry. We are not Kshatriyas anyway. You are not killing any devotee. I mean, so you are not killing any human beings. And don't kill devotees. Serve devotees. Some sins might have happened. We don't know the details. Next question. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. Please accept my obeisances also. Humble, yes. Let my obeisance also be humble. Prabhuji, if Maharaj Muchukunda had some sinful reaction remaining, then how could he had the darshan of Lord? Lord can give his darshan to anyone. Kripa Siddhi. And some other connection may be there. Maybe Narad Muni's blessing. Something we don't know. Anyway, demigods had blessed him. He had served in demigods, all other. Shiva also might be there. Shiva is not materialistic devotee or demigod anyway. But see, in Bhagavatam's focus is only some part. Some other details may be given in some other Puranas. Many of these stories of Dhruva Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, they are there in other Puranas also. That is not only in Bhagavatam. If you read other Puranas, like Padma Puran, Shiva Puran, you'll find again here Amrish Maharaj, here also. Narsimha Puran also has Prahlad story. How many chapters? Only 4 chapters. And overall it has 60 or 55 chapters, something like that. But only 4 chapters are for Prahlad Narsingha story. But then others are also there in Narsingh Puran, other kings, all that. But you see in Bhagavatam, there are 10 chapters of Prahlad Narsingha Lila. And very purely he is glorified. So some other details may be there, which we don't know. Why the Lord gave him darshan. Just like Nruga Maharaj, you know. And Nruga was, in one sense, he incurred sin by giving charity of the cows, lakhs of cows. Lakhs means totally he had given crores and crores of cows. But still one mistake happened. One cow came back from earlier Brahman and same cow was gifted, donated to another Brahman. And by this he became a lizard. So Nruga became lizard only. But one good thing, spiritual activity he had done, he had given donation for building Vishnu temple. So that gave him darshan of Lord. That time the Brahman who wanted to build Vishnu temple but did not have money and had asked Muchuga Maharaj, and Muchuga Maharaj built the temple. He blessed him that, oh, Lord, oh my dear king, I bless you, you will have direct darshan of the Supreme Lord. Just see, only one spiritual activity in one sense. Dhruga was very pious. Cows, millions donated, but that was not devotional service. Devotional service was this, assisting this Brahman in getting Vishnu temple built. And by that, the Brahman blessed him that you'll have darshan of that. So, as a lizard, he got darshan of Lord Krishna, Dwarkadish. So, why can't Muchukund Maharaj? He's not even lizard, he's not cursed at all. But some sin might have been incurred. But some blessing also might have been there by which he got darshan of the Lord. So, in one sense, you can see by the blessing of Vaishnava, we have direct connection with Krishna. We are daily chanting Hare Krishna, we are having altar, we are worshipping the Lord Shiva, we are dancing in front of them. But simultaneously, because we do Vaishnava aparadh, so then also some curses will come in our life. Some lust will attack, pride will be there, anger, something other things will happen. So both things can also go on. Vaishnava's service and Vaishnava aparadh, and then accordingly all that. And darshan of Lord purifies one from all impurities. Then why he had to take another birth. And it said one can darshan of Lord when he is at the stage of prema. No, not like that. He can have it. For that matter, in one sense, Narad boy also was given darshan in the heart. He had the darshan of the Lord, but then the Lord said, "You cannot get my darshan now after the darshan vanished because you have some impurities in your heart." What had happened that he had come to the mode of sattva but he had not yet transcended that. So that had the contamination of sattva also had to go away. Lord can give his darshan. That's not a problem. Duryodhan did not get darshan of Krishna. Dushasan. Right? Crazy fellows, sinful fellows, Vaishnava Pradis. So Lord darshan can be there, but that revelation and all that, and Lord wants him to, what the Lord's purpose is, that is not known. Maybe Lord wanted to manifest in this world as Lord Pandrinath in his next life. And then Pundalik becomes so famous because of that. If he Muchukunda would have got liberated and gone back to Godhead, he would not be as famous as Pundalik became in next birth. So some things like that could be there. We don't know the details, but we don't have to worry. This is how it should happen. That is how it should happen. Why did it not happen to Muchukund? Like that, we should not put conditions and this thing. We should have full faith. Krishna is very merciful. Krishna Bodo Doyamoy. And whatever he does, no problem. Even if he kicks me, Ashlishava Padaratam Pinashtumam, Adarshanan Marmahatam Kurut. Oh Lord, you handle me roughly by your embrace or kick me by making me broken hearted. No problem. I'm yours. Krishna can never do anything wrong. No mistakes. That should be the conviction. That means your knowledge has reached perfection. Bahunam Janmanam Ante Jnanavan Mam Prapadyate. One who is in knowledge, he surrenders to me. Understanding Vasudeva Sarvamiti. Krishna is end all and be all. So we should not have any doubt in Krishna's activities. Krishna is merciful. Krishna, just like obedient children know that my parents are always good. Even if my mother slapped me or chastised me or said some harsh words to me, she loves me. Like that is the realization of children who are very sincere. The children who are arrogant and disobedient, they say, "What is this, mother? You are always pinching me," and pinching means poking nose in my affairs. Don't you understand? I'm grown up now. So they don't. They have doubts about parents, but not the obedient children. So like that, we should have no what you call doubt in Krishna. My Lord is always good. Krishna is all good. That should be the realization. So the details for that we have to see in the other scriptures, Puranas and all that. What exactly why Lord is saying, or maybe Acharyas, I don't know. Maybe we can see Vishwanath Thakur. Which shloka was that? What was the shloka number?
57.
57?
Around that.
I started, but then we went ahead. Vishwanath Thakur's commentary on this verse. Muchukunda thought, alas, alas, Krishna wants to separate me from his association from now on. This can't be. It just can't be. Noticing Muchukunda's great anxiety, Krishna then thought as follows. In this incarnation, he should not associate with me directly. All the personal assistants in my pastimes have taken birth in Dwapar Yug, such as Uddhav, Akrur, Arjun, Yudhishthir, and Uddhav. Muchukunda, however, is extremely old, having taken birth at the very beginning of this Manvantar. When people see him, they will laugh and say, "Aha, who is this very tall and stout man who is such a poor match for the Lord?" Even now, during the pastime of fleeing from Jarasan, as well as in later pastimes such as the kidnapping of Rukmini, it will not be at all fitting for this person to be associated with me while I am fighting the likes of Shalva and others. He will take these opponents of mine and crush them in hands like mosquitoes. Because he's very tall, na? For him, all the Jarasan and all, we just crush them like mosquitoes. What excuse can I make up, therefore, to separate him from my association? After thinking like this, Krishna decided that the only means to accomplish this would be to speak some false words in order to mislead Muchukunda. Thus he spoke this verse. So Krishna is speaking that false words he is saying. So Krishna can do that, no problem. Any problem? You have any problem? Muchukunda doesn't have problem. Why should you have problem? Right. So then next purport commentary by Vishnu Thakur. Next verse. Muchukunda asks, when will I become your associate? So he has that patience. He's not saying immediately you have to make me your associate. Krishna answers in this verse. After leaving this body, you will go to my abode in Vaikuntha. I give liberation and also residence in Vaikuntha, even to my enemies in this incarnation. So what then to speak of an exalted devotee like you? In my pastime, in a future incarnation, Janmantare, you will associate with me as an essential participant. In your very next birth, you will be the best friend of all living entities. Sarva Bhuta Suhruttama. So it seems Lord sent him to Vaikuntha and then as purified, maybe what you call, Lord sends his parshas to this world, then Lord might have sent him as Kundalik. Because here Vishnu Thakur is saying that after leaving this body, you will go to my abode in Vaikuntha. What Lord wants him to be an eternal associate. So that now is not possible. Arjun, Uddhav, others have already come. This tall person is not fit. So Lord will send him back to Vaikuntha. And next life is as per Lord's desire, he will come. Just like Tukaram Maharaj came in one sense, Prabhupada was sent by Krishna. So like that, he will send Muchukun as Pundalik maybe. At that time, you and I will act for their benefit by giving them transcendental knowledge as suits the circumstances. Becoming a universally respected and learned Brahman, Dvijavara, you will attain me alone due to your lack of possessiveness and mood of renunciation. In other words, you will remain in my association. So there are several other reasons also. We have to read in different places. Here, Vishnu Thakur is making clear that he will go to Vaikuntha, but then Lord will send him also in one birth. Hopefully, as His Holiness Loknath Maharaj always says this. Muchukunda came as Pundalik. Okay, students of college are at 40, 20. श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, ग्रंथ श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, मुचुकुंद महाराज की जय, प्रेमानंद।